Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be one that is so special for me because I'm finally going to be sharing my living room or family room transformation. This project has been on the works for months as I've been collecting pieces and truly trying to work on redefining my interior design style. So this project, while it was incredibly challenging, I think it's my favorite one that I've ever done. So I'm really excited to give you my best tips as to how to incorporate rustic with modern elements and also how to work with those elements that you think are a little bit of a disadvantage for your home decor projects. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and also follow me on Instagram for more updates over there. Thank you so much for being here, and without any further ado, let's just jump right into it. So this right here is my family room. We spent a lot of time in here, and as you can see, it is a very large space, and I do have some things working on my favor and some things working against me. The first one of them is the couch. I have told you the story before. I really don't like it, but I have to make it work. And another thing is that the TV stand is too small for the TV, but again, I also have to make it work. I do like that I have a lot of natural light and high ceilings, so let's get to work. The first thing I'm doing is installing curtains. My husband helped me with these brackets that I sourced off of IKEA. Everything actually for these curtains came from IKEA, and I'm going to use their longest curtain, which I think is 118 inches, and I'm going to place it as close to the ceiling as I can just to give it that higher end look. Now ideally these rods should be as close to the ceiling as possible. My ceilings are actually 12 foot long, which made super difficult to source the right curtains. I wanted something that looked high quality but was the right length. So I decided to go with the IKEA ones, and I can already tell that the room feels more cozy. I wanted to incorporate a lot of light into this room besides the natural light that I already have, so I sourced these string lights to place behind the TV stand. Now originally I owned two of these, but my husband took one for his game room, and with many other projects that I have to take on my house still, I wanted to make this one work. So placing lights hopefully will help give the illusion of a bigger piece of furniture, and it'll also give such an extra nice detail to this space, adding warmth, coziness, and also a very nice modern touch. Light, after all, is a very important element of interior design that I never take into consideration up until this project. And another challenge I have in this room is all the cold colors between the couch and the blinds, so hopefully these types of lights will help warm up everything, and so far I'm loving how it's turning out. Now, while it is true that I'm very passionate about home decor, which is why my YouTube channel, it's all about it, I'm also very passionate about cooking and baking. And I have recently taken a couple of courses that have helped me expand my capabilities in these two categories through Craftsy. Thank you so much, Craftsy, for sponsoring today's video. For those of you who don't know, Craftsy is a community and a platform where you can find all things craft courses for all of your DIY projects. And I have recently taken a course in baking and another one in cooking, like I mentioned before, but I'm really interested in taking one on arts, especially watercolor, oil paints, and sketches to make original and authentic pieces for my home decor and contribute to that curated high-end look that I'm seeking to have in my home. Craftsy not only is super complete in the amount and variety of craft courses that you can find, but they're also constantly updating their courses for you to be up to date with your craft projects. All of these courses are taught by experts that will walk you step by step through all the details that you need to know to execute your craft projects. You can even connect with fellow DIYers to talk about your projects, ask questions, or share ideas, which is why Craftsy is such a great community. Experience the satisfaction of creating projects with your own hands, whether that is for creating beautiful, authentic pieces for your home decor or cooking delicious meals or beautiful cakes for your family. And for that, be sure to check them out on my link down below. The first 1,000 of you that click on my link below will get access to 1 full year of premium membership at Craftsy for only $1.39. $1.49. So if you are interested in expanding your DIY and craft capabilities, be sure to check them out in the link down below. And thank you again so much for sponsoring this video today. And also, thank you so much for your support for making these opportunities possible in my channel. All right, back to the video. As you can see, I'm resting here on my couch's cuddling seat, and I love to sit down here with a cup of coffee to read. So I thought it was gonna be such a nice and cozy idea to incorporate a floor lamp. So I'm going in with this one, which has a very modern shape and also the perfect height to place right next to this seat. I really love the shape of the shade per se, in the hanging cords. I think it looks so modern and cozy, and also it came with 2 bulbs with a warm light. So between this element and the string lights behind the TV stand, it is definitely looking more warm and cozy in this room. I also wanted to make sure that I could cover curtains and light elements before jumping into styling elements that I'm going to share with you right now. And you all know that I always like to set the mood on my styling projects with rugs. So I got this one from Ruggable, and I have to be honest, I needed something that I could throw in the washing machine, which is why I decided to invest in one of these because they're a little bit more expensive. You are supposed to buy a mat that goes underneath the washable part, which is this one. But since I've seen mixed reviews on Ruggable rugs, I decided to go ahead and just buy the top part to try it out and see if it resists my 2 dogs. So I'll keep you posted on that one. So far, I think not buying the pad that goes underneath was a mistake because the rug keeps wrinkling and it's driving me crazy. But the next element that I'm going to be sharing with you today is a coffee table. I knew I wanted a round coffee table for this space, and I also knew I wanted one that was natural wood. As you can see, I have a gray couch, and on top of that, I also purchased a gray rug. The reason for that is because I combined this couch with different color rug, and it's actually quite hard to go against the gray. So I decided to go with a flow and then break everything with a warm wood table like this one. This table was fairly easy to assemble, and I really love the natural color of wood that it has. The size and shape is also perfect for this space because since I have that quote-unquote cuddling corner, it will be very odd to place a rectangular or even square coffee table. Taking a look into this room and seeing all the elements together, I can definitely tell there's some balance needed against the floor lamp. So I'm going to go ahead and bring a faux tree because I love them. I'm going to place this planter that I sourced off of War Market. I fell in love ever since I saw it in the store for the first time, and I did buy it on sale on the 4th of July, which I was pretty happy about. I'm going to pair it with this gorgeous tree that I actually got from Home Depot, and I'm going to make sure that I can open up those stems really well to give this a natural shape. This is the big element that definitely brings life to this space and makes everything look a little less flat. Also have a lot of very modern lines and silhouettes in this room, so I really love that I can create a juxtaposition with the rustic looking planter and then keep things modern but cozy with a faux tree like this one. Overall, really loving how it's looking, and also you can tell that this is definitely creating some balance with that floor lamp you just saw me place on the other side of the room. And now that we have all of our largest elements placed together, it is time for the most fun part of this process, and that is to style everything. The first surface I'm going to style is going to be, of course, this TV stand. My main purpose is to cover the cables and create balance. And for that, I'm going to start with this gorgeous vase that I sourced off of Home Goods. It has that taupe color in a rustic effect, which is going to create not only a nice juxtaposition with the modern elements, but also a nice balance on this side of the TV stand. If you are styling one of these TV stands, I would always recommend you to start with the largest pieces on each side of the TV stand and then work your way in with the smaller ones. I also really love pairing two vases together, so I'm going to pair that one with this, which I sourced off of Hobby Lobby, and this one is smaller in size, darker in color. It's going to give contrast, and it's also a very nice rustic element that is at the same time respecting the modern lines of the room. And since I already have that faux tree on that side, I am not going to put any greenery on any of these vases. For the other end of the TV stand, I'm gonna go in with this ruffled bowl that I got off of HomeGoods. The color works perfectly with everything I have going on right here, and the shape it's very modern, but at the same time the distress effect on the ceramic makes it so it's a rustic but modern piece. For the center of the TV stand, I'm going to go in with this book. It's a very special one because I actually got it as a gift recently, so I want to make sure I can display it on a special place that everybody can see. So I'm going to place it in the center right there, and I'm going to stack on top of it this one that I sourced off of HomeGoods recently. These two together have very similar colors, and they're going to look beautiful yet very neutral in here. And to top it off, I'm going to go in with this beautiful marble fluted jewelry box. This is going to be the third element that I'm going to stack in the center of my TV stand. It's also going to help me finally cover those cables that were exposed. This is the final result. I truly love how it came out. I wanted something very neutral, elegant, and rustic, and I feel like I've accomplished it by truly sticking to a color palette and to my true interior design style. Next up, it's time to style the coffee table. I'm going to start with some decorative books as well. I actually got these two by Amber Interiors, and they have opposite colors, so I'm going to place the gray on top of the brown table, and then I'm going to go in with the brown book that I think it's more recent, and it's this one right here. It was important for me to source books that I was actually going to sit down and look at, and slowly but surely I'm getting there in collecting my favorite designers books. In this chocolate brown, I stacked on top of the gray book. Now on top of those, I'm actually going to place this marble ruffled bowl. Also came from HomeGoods, and it's a very nice and heavy piece, which is going to look beautiful together on top of those books. To that bowl, I'm also going to add this modern looking yet very simple candle to finish off the look on this first half of my coffee table. This is how that side is looking, and now I'm going to proceed and style the other side of the coffee table. For that, I'm going to go in with this oversized vase. It is distressed and it is ceramic, and I love the really small handles. I got it off of HomeGoods recently, and I'm going to put it on the other half of this coffee table. Now I could leave it like this, but I always need a little extra greenery, and I think these stems that I got from Etsy recently are going to give it the perfect look. I got a total of 4 of these. I'm going to make sure to link them below for you all, but I really think they are so beautiful, so natural looking, and I love the natural shape that these leaves already have. You don't have to open them all that much to make sure they look natural. However, I did play around with them a little bit, only because you're sitting down on the couch and then the greenery can get on your way when watching TV. So I wanted to make sure that I could correct that, and I decided to pull the leaves down a little bit and give it just more of a falling effect. Luckily, these leaves are very forgiving and very easy to fold around. But when in doubt, it's always nice to take a step back and just kind of take a look and see how your arrangement is looking. And of course, I cannot finish this project without adding some pillows and throws to this couch. I'm going to start with this lumbar pillow that I got from Michael's, and also this nice cozy knit blanket that I got from TJ Maxx actually almost a year ago during the fall season. I'm going to style these in the cuddling corner right here just to make it a little bit more comfortable to sit down there and read and drink some coffee. For the other side of the couch, I sourced these velvet taupe pillows from HomeGoods. I really love that you can give them that ninja split effect that I love so much. And I also sourced these checkered pillows. These actually were sourced at different times, but also from HomeGoods. I'm going to go ahead and place them together on this corner of the couch. The colors work really well. The velvet on the taupe pillows adds texture and contrast to the couch, and then the checkered pillows continue that modern line that we see in the couch and other areas of the living room. This has to be my favorite home decor project yet. I really love the result, and I am very impressed as to what adding some curtains and extra lighting can do. I am pretty happy that I was able to make the elements that I didn't like so much at the beginning of this video work in the space, and this actually is such a nice room that I want to stay in all day and watch movies and relax. All right, my friends, we have made it to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for being here and for your support as always. Let me know in the comment section down below if you learned anything new or if you liked any of the ideas that I share with you today. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, and without any further ado, I really hope I can see you on my next one. Bye.